Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say that this is a twist that we surely didn't see coming at each. Keep reading below for everything you need to know. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers: Paris wants Carter and not Thomas. It appears as though Paris Buckingham might not be head over heels in love with Thomas Forrester. That's because she might have another handsome man in mind, Carter. That's right, the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers heavily prognosticate that Paris is going to cheat with Carter while conceivably transferring agonized Thomas back to Hope. It's not like Paris has cascading for Thomas for times now, like other women at Forrester Creations have, right? Of course, numerous B&B suckers sure have had a lot to say about the matter on social media. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers: what's next for Paris Buckingham? Some indeed reflected with, stop with the infidelity, and stop with the Thomas and Hope. Why would Paris mess up what she has with Thomas after what Carter did to her? And Hope didn't cry for Thomas, she didn't pine for Thomas, and now since he's back she thinks she can get him back. Move on, Thomas, and keep moving. Another addict wrote, I misdoubt she'd do that. Right now, she has the prize gourmandizer, and factual Forrester heir at law. With Carter, while incontrovertibly hot, just doesn't have the same last name. Also, Paris had the whimwams to be so territorial with Hope moment. She has to know she's not indeed Thomas's alternate choice. She's so far down the graduation, she can't indeed see the top. She mentioned that she and Hope were close, but doesn't that go both ways? And also there was this comment as well: if she was such a friend, she could have had at least a convo with Hope before she went each in with Thomas, yet she didn't indeed show the least bit of consideration of expedience passions before she jumped in. The Bold and the Beautiful recap for Friday, July 5th indicate that the party continues at the Forrester for the 4th of July. Eric Forrester makes another toast to Paris Buckingham and Thomas Forrester. Eric wants everyone to give RJ Forrester and Luna Nozawa some time alone. Carter Walton offers to officiate. The Bold and Beautiful spoilers reveal that Carter Walton approaches Paris and congratulates her again. Carter levies to officiate the form. Thomas wants Paris to have her dream marriage. Paris wants to feel safe and secure and to be with a man she loves. Paris cannot turn down having the marriage at Eric's. Ridge asks if Thomas and Paris are coming to the pool. Ridge is happy for them. Thomas is glad. Paris cannot stay to be Thomas' woman. Paris goes to the pool and Thomas will be there in a nanosecond. Will Paris learn that Hope is right about Thomas? Hope Logan continues to helical. Hope Logan rushes out of the room and Brooke Logan follows. Brooke asks if Hope wishes she had accepted Thomas' offer. Brooke tells Hope that she doesn't have to be there. Brooke still thinks Hope regrets turning Thomas down. Brooke wants to know what Hope would do if Thomas were to propose now. Hope says it doesn't matter. Hope says they need to concentrate on the happy couple. Hope doesn't indeed understand it. Hope says she needs to talk to Thomas alone. Brooke tries to stop her. Eric asks Brooke how Hope is. Brooke says Hope is hurting. Ridge understands. Ridge says it didn't have to be this way. Thomas asked Hope and she turned him down. Ridge wonders what Hope would stay moment. Is Hope Logan right? Paris arrives looking for Thomas, who hasn't made it to the pool yet. Paris wonders if Ridge has seen him. Ridge tells her no. Will Paris walk in to see Thomas propose to Hope again? Will Hope continue to turn him down? Will Paris walk in on Thomas proposing to Hope one further time, to see what she says? Ridge and Eric are talking about the marriage. Donna Logan says that Thomas and Hope are still in love. Thomas stays in the house and thinks about Hope turning him down an alternate time. Hope arrives and wants to talk to Thomas. Thomas can tell Hope was hurt before Hope begs Thomas not to go through with this. Hope tells Thomas he needs to suppose about this. Thomas says Paris is good or him, and for Douglas Forrester, Hope says they should be agitating what's good for their son together. Hope wasn't ready to be married also. Thomas wants to know how numerous times he's supposed to be turned down and come back. Thomas asks Hope again to marry him and she doesn't answer. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Monday, July 8, 2024, are then. Suckers can anticipate Paris Buckingham to get busy planning her marriage. Meanwhile, Thomas Forrester goes to Axes to prove a point to Hope Logan. Keep reading to find out what's coming up in the coming occasion of the CBS Cleaner pieces. Paris Buckingham's engagement. B&B spoilers for Monday, July 8, reveal that Paris will get busy planning her marriage. Paris does feel really agitated about marrying Thomas. Still, there have been suckers wondering if Thomas is really serious about marrying Paris or if this is some kind of scheme. After Friday's occasion, it seems like Thomas is serious about marrying Paris, but his intentions are wrong. Thomas isn't in love with Paris, he's just hoping she can fill the void that Hope left in his heart. It's a terrible reason to get wedded, but moving on. On Monday, July 8, suckers will see Paris start to actually plan the details of her marriage. It'll probably take place at Eric Forrester's estate. Paris will presumably have someone at Forrester Creations design her gown as well. Paris does have a family, Zoe Buckingham. Their relationship is complicated, but will Zoe show up at the marriage? How will Zoe feel about Paris tying the knot with Thomas? Flashback, Zoe and Thomas have their own dicey history. Thomas Forrester's Test the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Monday, July 8, reveal that Thomas goes to Axes to prove a point to Hope. When Hope prayed Thomas not to marry Paris, he suddenly proposed for a third time. Still, Hope didn't incontinently respond, so it's presumably going to be another no. Or maybe Hope will be speechless. So, will that stop Hope from stewing over an engaged Thomas? Presumably not. On Monday, July 8, suckers might see what happens as Brooke Logan worries about Hope. Plus, there's still Tom Starr's death as well as all the secrets from Penelope Poppy Nozawa's history. At some point, the verity is going to come out, but what exactly is it? There should also be an update about how Deacon Sharp is handling Tom's death. Will Deacon probe Tom's medicine overdose as he did with Sheila Carter Sharp's sugar death? Was it just to grump moodily across the room from Thomas and Paris? I can handle it, Hope told her mama. But why bother handling it? Why put herself through that? I guess it was all just a big setup to put her in place for Thomas to stay, what? Prove his love and commitment to Paris by popping the question to Hope one further time? Nah, that has to be another one of Hope's fantasy sequences, right? I mean, we can each agree that from day to day, scene to scene, Bold and Beautiful only has the fewest interest in making any sense at all. But to go from marriage planning with Paris to asking Hope to be his bridegroom within twinkles?